Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divinity 2 Original Sin, or Divinity Original Sin 2, or Space Quest. We are back with more multiplayer, this four-player campaign. I'm joined, as always, by Midgeman, Magnus, Zhatelier, and Commissar Roach.
So we got to talk to the lady who walked away from us, right?
Yes, because we found her house in town, didn't we?
Oh,
so,
we got to go back to her house, right?
The house that we spent a little while trying to break into?
Well,
yeah, that's
you
hers.
spent a while trying to get into.
I was shopping.
I was walking around. I don't know what I was doing.
Didn't you try to pick the lock? I remember distracting some little kid who I wanted to kick off a bridge.
I came at the end, but then I mean it's not like I gave much of a crap.
Right, so we'll go do that.
It's a stinking barrel. I don't know. Let's pull.
Oh yeah, the door's open now.
As long as you stay put, you'll be
Damn it!
safe.
I really need to get Thievery 3, so I can pickpocket these bastards.
This one, no.
There's gold in them there pockets.
There we go.
There's
There's
gold
two
in
little
these
girls here,
hills.
too. I don't trust this girl.
I just go by the Fallout or Skyrim logic that most children are vampires.
Oh yeah. It tracks. Hey, she doesn't mind if we steal anything in.
Well, that's good.
But there's nothing of value in here, so.
Oh,
Less good.
Oh, back. I'm stealing your backpack, lady.
oh, ow.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault.
Vault, you
So
said?
everything you need should be safe. In your case, more than I suspect, man, God or even reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on. It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
Yeah, we've been over
As
this.
she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a
Ooh.
couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
Then you have to find Daniel Jackson.
If we have to kill ourselves in this game, I'm gonna be...
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately,
Kill my enemies for me.
What are we doing?
kindly remove that painting from the wall.
Remove the painting from the wall.
Ooh, painting.
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you.
Button.
Oh, the button.
Your talent for
Whoa.
police push
Whoa.
the button.
That's pretty cool. Let's go.
Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
Dial. Crack your knuckles and attempt to force it.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at
You
hand.
couldn't just put in the code yourself, jerk?
Apparently not.
Just have
I
to
mean,
go through
she
that
did-
extra Step.
She did just have a dislocated shoulder.
No, she's got one good hand. It's a combination lock.
Feel free to bow behind your
Oh, look, she's got one of those big corked bottles of sauce.
Oh,
This place is an arcanist's dream.
ancient runes, weird contraptions.
Oh,
This
yeah.
place is an alchemist's dream.
Ancient runes! Weird
This place is an alchemist's dream! Kill me!
You took the. I don't know how, but you took the words right out of my mouth.
Got an episode title if you need one.
This place is an
Okay, let's
alchemist's
see.
dream.
Oh, chain lightning scroll. Fuck yeah.
I just
Unlimited
I
power.
just got a
Sorry.
scroll for summoning an angry flower.
Oh.
Does anybody here have polymorph 2?
No, that's the
Let's
one
see.
stat I haven't put anything into.
No.
Oh, because if you do, I just got a pretty cool spellbook. Medusa's head. Snakes grow out of your head, giving you a petrifying aura and the petrifying visage skill.
I just sold that book actually.
What
Oh,
the
never
fuck
mind.
is that? Okay. I'll take that.
What did you just find?
Shh, 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 shh. You don't need it. It's mine. I found a source orb.
Ah.
Oh.
Tier
Oh,
5
no idea.
rune.
Oh, and somebody in the comment section told me you could take runes out, so there's no point not using them because they
Yeah.
pull them
I
right
found that out last episode, which what didn't air
Yeah.
by the time you probably got that comment. But
out. All right, so
because I don't know if people know this yet or not, but I mean we don't hide it and we say it quite often, but we record in batches. We appreciate all of your help, but when you ask like, did that thing I said help yet? If it's one episode later, it's probably didn't. Probably a week ahead of that episode, maybe.
it's really bad in my RimWorld series because I recorded like 2 weeks in advance and then forgot to hook up like a windmill generator. So I got 2 weeks worth of episodes going, hook up your windmill. All right, so we're just having a convo now after looting her place.
I guess so.
I'm gonna look at the shit that I
Oh.
just picked up.
She's got some. I'm just checking to see what she's got to sell here.
I do have, by the way, I have a spare fire rune if anybody has rune slots for things.
I
Well,
have
let me
no
actually-
rune slots on any of my things.
Well,
I don't have any empty rune slots right now.
That's a nice little staff she's got there. But anywho, no, let's have this convo. Mm-hmm.
She described you as a walking ball sack.
I'll allow it. Because it was funny.
Oh. Well, that's sad. What happened to free will?
Hang on. Surely he's got some to spare. So it's kind of like a collective?
We're gonna become a hive mind, guys.
All right, I was putting food in my backpack. What happened?
Oh, we're apparently going to be starting up a Borg collective.
Oh,
Without a new divine, Rivellon will die.
Yeah, I know. We have Unimatrix Zero is a problem.
Oh, are we gonna become those people that were hanging from the trees? Because there's definitely not enough of us for that.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but unlimited power.
Very well then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then, well, not inhale the smoke, but whatever the skeletal equivalent is.
Just let it condense on my bones.
Ignore any feelings of dizziness, itchy bones, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome. by
That's
the
a fountain?
bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
She's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I like her.
Quite.
Okay. Your wounds look bad. Yeah.
Mind you, Being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply
Get to the
the
god
ingredients
thing.
cupboard.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Anybody
I've
pick
been
up
playing a
Blackroot?
lot of Darkest Dungeon, and I've fully upgraded my Cloisterwood, so it's pretty efficient. Okay, so we need some black.
That just sounds dirty, doesn't it?
Did
You've
any
got
of us
wood
pick
and a
up Blackroot?
cloister.
We
Let's
need
see.
blackroot and blood. I could get blood.
I mean, 3 of us have blood, you know.
I can make it rain about 2 inches of blood per hour.
Yep, that's very true. I don't seem to have blackroot. Does anyone?
Picture so place a single
neither.
piece of blackroot in the ritual bowl. Draw blood with obsidian lance. Your own is most convenient, and sprinkle it on the root. Set a flame to the bowl and its contents. Ensure that you have sufficient source. Inhale the resulting smoke. And that's what the book says.
Oh yeah. Roach, did you get told about the mind maggot grenades?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, so apparently one of the fastest ways that we could have done that boat mission is if we turned that jar of mind maggots we had into grenades.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently they make some really big fuck-off grenades.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently I got the Blackroot now. Quickly check the instructions.
So we need. Where's the ritual bowl? Did anybody loot the ritual bowl?
It's in my inventory now.
Okay, so you put the blackroot, combine the blackroot with the bowl.
Okay.
And then you put blood on it. You need an obsidian lance for that.
You got red on you. Shaun of the Dead? Anybody?
We all know
Okay,
it.
so
then.
yeah, we now got the ritual bowl with the Blackroot. So how do I get the blood? Do I just combine it with the ritual knife?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Nope.
I think you have to use the ritual knife on yourself, maybe. Do you have like an empty vial in your...
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, now I see.
And then you put it over here by the on the incinerator pad.
Okay, I got the ritual bowl update sheet.
Hope she's got enough blackroot for all of us. Otherwise, Zate's the only one that's going to become divine.
We'll just Bogart his smoke.
Alright, you gotta smell that. You gotta absorb the smoke.
Uh,
Yeah.
Did it work? Maybe we got maybe
Maybe
we
you gotta
should
pick it
try
up.
Put it closer to the center.
Maybe use
Did
it
it
now.
get...
it said that we needed sauce for something.
Ah,
There you
we
go.
There you go.
Breathe it in. Breathe it in.
Yeah.
Mmm, num 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 num.
Nope, I'm teleported.
Push deeper into the smoke. Yeah, we're back in Hexagon Land.
As you
Yep.
suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud.
Oh,
There's an
Hall of
intense
Heroes again.
pounding in
Hello.
your head as the world fades away.
Hall of Echoes.
Oh, that's the one. What's the Hall of Heroes from?
I don't know.
Hey, I'm here and I'm gonna have a conversation with myself apparently.
Oh my god, if we have to kill ourselves.
Oh,
called it.
that's a possibility.
I'll do what
I
I need
called
to
it.
do. Hello, me. We meet again.
Bathed in the
thought I
heart
killed
of these
you.
starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of
Okay.
your own.
My chosen. Come,
Imposter.
come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am. You will see when you look me in the eyes.
Ooh, we got a new spell.
The apparition clasps your
Yep.
face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks
Oh,
and
so we
whites
can now
become
speak to
glorious
ghosts.
bursts of color,
I see dead
then
people.
fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes.
Alright, how do I leave the spirit
Shine
realm?
brightly.
Do I
I
have
think
to
we-
use the?
Speak.
Maybe I
the
have to use
spell
it.
Yeah, we do.
And see.
Oh, it's back to.
I got spirit vision. Is that it?
How do you remove items from your hotbar?
There's
You
an
need
unlock
to
button.
unlock it, and then you can drag them out. But it probably goes. There's some multiple bars that you can switch around. So it's probably the spirit vision is most likely on your second bar.
Ah, yeah, number 2.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Zolstissa in all her spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. And now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Zolstissa nourishes herself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god. Don't you dare to be ungrateful after all I've done for you. I sheltered you. Now you must shelter me. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion. To save us both, as a matter of fact. You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension. It most certainly will be. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source, in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that.
My god
which
is
makes
flirting
us
with me.
gods. To bathe in the
My
lake
god is telling me to
is
kill the other
become
gods.
our chosen.
Yeah, same.
That is where the road to divinity leads. And you must be the first to reach it at all costs. I know. Or did you think I chose you for those pretty eyes alone? One must never enter into any endeavor, though, without realizing the stakes.
Oh, good. We're the bad guy.
The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension. Not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it.
There can only be one.
All of it. Only she who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom, this world's liberator.
I thought it was about to say life finds a way. Fucking hell.
Whatever for. The other gods will either bow to you, or be undone. But of course, that is what they are saying to their own god woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow. Just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your murderous hands. But don't let that dismay you. For these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin and your loved ones and the
Who the hell is
world
this?
they live in.
I don't know.
I promise that yours alone will be the powers of the lake. And to the lake I will lead you. But not yet. Not until you become a true master of the Source. Until you speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a Godwoken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
Laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen.
All right.
But if all I had to do was give,
hallucinogenic smoke.
you would long since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are
Wow.
ready. But first you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So, return to Rivalon, and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here. Something that'll make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and
Yes, apparently we need to go get some training from
Source
evil people.
Yeah.
It is a
Nice.
constant, a subject of neither time
Training
nor
montage.
transience. All of life is Source.
Gonna need a
And in
montage.
Source it is. Immortal, you have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead, made manifest in Source.
Okay, so
Speak
this
the spell
this
during your
spirit over here is just kind of an
peregrinations,
idiot.
and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
Well,
Best of luck, my champion.
I'm here.
Can I use a
Alright.
healing spell on her?
Well, she hasn't exactly lost the hit points.
Oh no, she's just bleeding out.
Oop, didn't mean to do that.
So we need to go find a Magister's list.
Yeah.
okay, I think we're done with exposition dumping right now. Everybody source up.
Just give me
Yep.
a minute, I'm getting things organized on my bar here.
Yeah, I should probably do some organizing as well.
Cause
Did that at the end of last time.
well, I didn't.
Oh, I'm out of memory slots. Interesting.
Did you forget?
Didn't.
I hate all,
It's delightful.
all of you. I hate y'all.
Oh, come on, that was good right there. Keep the face ripper over on this end. Oh, I just dropped the face ripper off. Well, I could just use the face ripper for my inventory.
Actually, since we are pretty close to episode end, should we end here and start heading for the
Yeah.
magic thingies in the next one.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, if you've enjoyed this very story-driven episode, don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. And why not check out the other people's perspectives? Because, hey, we're all talking to different gods, and you can get a real feel for most of the story if you go check out the other people's perspectives. And why not check out the people's Patreons down below? Because all of us, I think, do this as a job, and it would be great if you could help keep us going. Anyway,
Indeed
we've
we do,
been...
Mitch.
and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.